the M1 northbound slowing up as usual through Slacks Creek and also through Underwood. Having a look at the Pacific Motorway, it's on the brakes from Wollongong through to the Riverside Expressway.
If you ask anyone what the most mundane thing that they do in their lives, and it's probably going to be going to work. For most of us, like, work takes up like 23% of our lives. And why do we do it? And it's just so that we can exist in this society we constructed for ourselves. And if you're lucky enough to have a job that you love, then there's still your commute to and from work. Now, if you're lucky, your commute's short. If not, maybe that's another 5 to 8% of your life wasted. And if you follow the same schedule, you take the same route, you do the same thing day in, day out, it's just so boring. Over the years, I've mixed it up a little bit. I've changed my travel around. I've driven to work. I've used public transport. I often cycle to work. I've even run to work. We spend so much of our time working to survive, it leaves very little time left in life for adventure. And adventure involves challenging ourselves or trying out something new. And although it may sometimes be challenging, it's also energising. It gives you a positive attitude. It releases our stress and mental problems because it's exciting, because of the happiness we experience during the adventure. But adventure doesn't always have to be bold and risky. Take a look at me. I'm just taking a different method of transport to work. The key is, it's different and unusual, and therefore it's exciting. It was a fairly hot walk carrying this kayak down, but anyway, made it to the water, and there's not a lot of it here, so as I expected, I'm going to have to portage a fair bit, but anyway, let's get going. And here we are at portage number 8. all I'm doing is just constant portages through stuff like this. So, anyway, we've got another bit of deep water here. We can paddle. So this creek is called Fish Creek, and I was thinking as if there's any fish in here, but no, just saw an eel. Piece of cake. We get to paddle 10 or 20 metres and then walk about 50. Tell you what, I'm quite over all these portages. Getting out, stopping, paddle 10 metres, get out, stop. Here we go again. Morning.
Interesting way to get to work.
Yeah. But I've got to try it at least once.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, when you think about this, I'm potentially the first person stupid enough to attempt this. It's quite enjoyable. It's quite peaceful. Now that I've got past all those portages, or the worst of them anyway, I think. But this is quite relaxing. I'm enjoying it. This is portage 68. 68 times I've had to get out of the boat, and I reckon I'm not even halfway. But it's amazing. It's quite an experience. Yeah, I think I'm nearly done with most of the portages. I think from here on out it should start to get should start to get navigable the whole way. So 68. Let's see how many more we can get before we have to, before we don't have to stop, I should say. Yeah, before we can just paddle the whole way. So I ride to work quite often, and one thing I've started noticing a lot more lately is the amount of people riding electric bikes or electric scooters and even electric skateboards. They just whiz along effortlessly on their way to work. It's like we've lost our ability. It's like we've lost our ability to get anywhere under our own steam anymore. That's what I love about this. This is just me and my kayak on the way to work. The only engine I've got is what I had for breakfast this morning. It's a sense of accomplishment. I mean, anyone can operate a lever and accelerate, right? Or push a button. How many people can paddle for hours on end? Yeah, when I finally get to work, I feel like I've really achieved something. Granted, this is not a sustainable method of getting to work. What are we left at 6 this morning? It's probably 12. So that's 6 hours already. I'm still not there. Probably got another 2 or 3 to go. So yeah, definitely not sustainable. But it's certainly enjoyable. Like, I feel that this has been an adventure. I've seen parts of Brisbane that I've never seen, probably that most people have never seen. Who knows, maybe I'm even the first person to ever make this trip by kayak. Who knows? I can't imagine there'd be too many other people mad enough to give this a go. It's getting quite hot now because I've left the shade. We're out in the open, so yeah. And who decides to kayak to work in the middle of summer in a suit? You'd have to be a bloody lunatic. I'll just consult my little map here. Note that this is not to scale, but this is where we've started down here in Fish Creek. We've come all the way along. We've joined Enogera Creek. Come along, joined Breakfast Creek. Now we're at the ICB, so almost to the Brisbane River, and I'm about, I don't know, probably an hour and a half behind schedule. So anyway, we'll have an interesting slog up the Brisbane River. But here we are under the ICB. "10 kilometres as the crow flies, 11 by car, 18 by bicycle, and 27 kilometres by kayak." Now, I could have driven to work today, sat in traffic with thousands of people. Could have caught a bus along with 100 other people. I could have cycled, dodging joggers, dog walkers, other bikes. But I chose to kayak, just me and the river. It's been an amazing adventure. And all it took was finding another way to get to work. little bit cleaned up now in the shower. That was an absolutely epic journey. I think it was 20.5 nautical miles and 8 hours. Anyway, there's really only one thing left to do now.
You gotta work it hard to be a solo man. You're gonna take the lead and make the others follow. You gotta keep in shape to be a solo